Greetings to you all in the name of baby Jesus. Words are not enough to express the ecstasy that fills my soul having received Christ today for the first time in the form of the Holy Eucharist. The Holy Eucharist is a cornucopia of miracles as we all know and believe. St. John Maria Vianney has said there's nothing so great as the Eucharist. If God had something more precious, He would have given it to us. I would like to share a story of a Eucharistic miracle that always fascinates me. Please allow me to steal some of your time. Father Mosen Amy Caros, a Spaniard priest, was overcome with doubt upon his call of service to church. All his life, he'd been faithful, and his sudden self-doubt filled him with bottomless fear. Not being able to fight this inner battle, he began praying fervently to God, asking Him to show some sign, anything at all to prove the power of his ordination. Little did the priest know that in the upcoming Christmas Mass, God shall restore his peace and faith. On the day of Christmas, the priest was celebrating the Mass. As he reached the moment of consecration, with trembling hands, he lifted the holy host aloft. Suddenly, a little girl in the crowd named Ines shouted to her mother, "Mama, look, what a beautiful baby boy." The mother looked as the child pointed at the altar and saw nothing but the priest and the Holy Eucharist. The child kept on insisting, and the mother, overcome with embarrassment, bade her to remain quiet as no one else in the church could see the beautiful vision. Since the child was stubborn about the vision, the mother decided to stay for a second Mass celebrated by the same priest. Again, at the time of consecration, the girl became ecstatic and repeated, "Mama, what a beautiful boy baby. See there, Mama, he's up on the altar just like the little baby in the crib." The same thing happened during the third Mass. On hearing the news, the priest decided to cross-examine the child himself, as she was the only witness to this miraculous vision. Ines' expression of the vision remained unaltered and strong, no matter how hard the priest tactically twisted his questions. The priest was satisfied, but not truly happy. The priest was happy, but not truly satisfied. So as one last attempt, the priest decided to summon the girl the next day with a different quest. He took 2 hosts to the altar, consecrated one, and left the other unblessed. When the girl arrived, she was asked to witness the laying hosts. When she saw the consecrated one, the girl was filled with joy and said that she sees a beautiful boy baby. But when the priest raised the unblessed one, the girl simply said, "I see nothing but a small white disc." The priest was surprised. He asked, "But are you sure?" The girl replied, "Oh yes, Father, there's nothing there." At this last manifestation, the peace of the good priest returned, and for the remainder of his life, he served God with greater love and piety. This miracle not only taught me that Christ is truly present in the Holy Eucharist, but He also makes Himself visible to the pure and innocent people like the little girl Ines in the story. I take this opportunity to thank Father Eugene for his fun-filled and inspiring catechism class, Father Gilbert for his amazing spiritual support and guidance, Father Anand, and all the other fathers celebrating my Holy Communion Mass, uniting me with Christ. I thank all the elders in my family, especially my late Archie, Maria Pake Rajam, and my parents for keeping the fire of faith burning in me amidst various trials that each child would go through at my age. I thank my lovely brother for bringing me closer to Christ through his love for songs. Last but not the least, I thank each and every one of you here for blessing me and making this day a memorable one. And I request all of you to pray for my spiritual well-being, to remain a child at heart, and to cherish the joy of receiving the Holy Eucharist all my life. In the words of St. Peter Julian, the Eucharist is the supreme proof of the love of Jesus. After this, there's nothing but heaven itself. Thank you, one and all.